Hi guys, Gypsy Rose Tarot. I am doing a love reading for Capricorn for the month of August 2019. So I've already meditated, I saged, cleared the cards, cleared myself. I did get one word while I was meditating, which was fighting. And so I pulled out all of your cards. I pulled out clarifiers also. First card we have for what's currently going on is the Eight of Pentacles. Sorry, a little out of view there. Five of Swords, Eight of Cups. And then I did some advice too. We'll get after that in a minute. So what I'm seeing here is that you and your partner may be having some quarrels, some tit for tats about finances in your relationship. I'm seeing here that it could specifically be about a wedding, that you guys cannot seem to agree on how the finances in this wedding are going to work, or, you know, who's paying for what. There are different lines here, different storylines. So that's one I'm getting, that this has potentially to do with a wedding and figuring out the financial logistics and who's paying what and who's doing what, whose responsibility is what. This might not even be with your partner. In that case, if it is about a wedding, it's not necessarily with your partner. Could be family members. Another storyline. It's about work. Putting work. Okay, I've got two more storylines. One is about putting work into the relationship. The other is about actual job, career work in the relationship. By the way, guys, this is a collective reading for all the Capricorns that could possibly watch this. So these messages probably aren't going to resonate with everybody. I hope that they do resonate with you. If they do, give me a like, share, comment. Thank you. Appreciate it. So first storyline of who's putting the work in the relationship. I got the clarifier of the Six of Pentacles, or Six of Diamonds and playing cards. With our Eight of Pentacles, which is about work, going to work, having a job, putting work into something, mastering a craft. So I'm feeling like there's a possibility that someone in this relationship is not giving equally to this situation. The Six of Pentacles is about reciprocity, right? It's about equal give and take. So if things are unbalanced, it means that one person is putting in more energy and effort than the other person is putting into this relationship. And I'm seeing that it's causing some mind games, some manipulations, some matching of negative energies, you know, tit for tat. They hit you, you hit them. Not, obviously, not physically. I'm talking with, you know, low blows, words, fighting. Again, I got the word fighting. And it has one of you or both of you, I think it's actually both of you, feeling emotionally unfulfilled. Your needs are not being met right now in this relationship because you feel like you, or the other person, you feel like you're putting all of the effort in and the other person's just kicking back. They're not doing their fair share. And all you're getting out of this is arguments and fighting. Maybe winning the battle, but no one really wins when no one's happy. You know, everyone's unhappy and it's just constant battling over who's putting in more time, or that you're asking your partner, listen, like, can you please communicate with me? Can you please put some effort in? Can you plan a date night? You know, can you please pay that bill? You know, like, I need you to do your fair share. And I feel like I'm putting in all of the effort that I can put into this, and I'm not feeling it in return. And that leads to feelings of resentment. Yeah. So for our Eight of Cups, our clarifier here, we've got the Four of Wands, Three of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. Things are out of balance again in this marriage. If you guys are married, because that Four of Wands is about a solid foundation. So you don't necessarily have to be married, but I'm seeing and feeling couples that are living together. These are people who are living together. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but I'm feeling that more than not. You know, you can still make it work for the singles, but I'm feeling more couples that are together, living together, or are in established relationship. Yeah, I just feel like things are out of balance in your stability. Now I'm going to go with the third storyline of finances. I feel like someone could have lost a job, has been out of work for a while, and is waiting to hear back about job offers. But they are not financially pulling their weight in this relationship. And that is a big deal for Capricorns. You guys are solid. You guys are grounded emotionally. And you are financially stable, or you like to be, and you work hard to be. You do not like being unstable, and you do not like things being unfair that put a burden on you financially. Now, I don't know which partner is which, right? But somebody is not doing their fair share financially. And again, it might not be entirely their fault. They could just be out of a job, you know, they lost a job, whatever. But it is really leading to some emotional discontent in this relationship. And a lot of manipulative energy between the two of you. So whether someone's trying to manipulate you into getting a job, whether that's guilt tripping, you know, I don't think Capricorns are huge on guilt tripping, but you can do it. You can. Anyway, moving on. I'm going to your advice. For your advice, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Being solid financially. Being stable financially. Which is your card. Pentacles, again, this is solid, stable, emotionally, financially. This is Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. We have the World, which is the ending of cycles, beginning of new cycles. Lessons have been learned or are in the process of being learned. And the cycle comes to a close to open up a new chapter in your life, a new experience, something new happening. And then we have the Eight of Wands, which is about communication, text messages, emails, phone calls. With our clarifiers, what I'm getting here is that it's likely the feminine energy, so maybe the female in this relationship, who has had some kind of financial ending happen. Give me a sec, sorry. I have the Ten of Swords here with the Queen of Wands clarifying the Ten of Pentacles. So that's an ending. Some kind of ending happened with this Queen of Wands energy. Somebody who's very fiery, passionate, doesn't really consider the consequences of her actions so much. She's more concerned with just passionately following her pursuits and not really caring about the naysayers or how anyone else feels about it. So I don't know if it's that particular energy needs to change, that Queen of Wands energy, the passionate going after different things, because it's not stable. This could be the masculine energy as well. Even though it's coming up as the Queen of Wands, it can still be a man. But I'm feeling like maybe this person's pulled in a bunch of different directions. because they have so many passions and they want to follow those passions and see where they lead. But I feel like it might be affecting their finances negatively. For instance, if someone has expensive hobbies, it doesn't even have to be expensive. Like I play volleyball and I have to pay to play. Well, there's only so many times a week that you can play so many sports before it becomes unreasonably expensive. Or sports such as boxing. Boxing gyms are incredibly expensive. CrossFit can be expensive. So I'm sorry that I'm using sports. I love sports. But the point is, those hobbies, I'm getting sewing for some reason. The hobby of sewing, buying material, buying yarns for knitting, buying, you're not like just going for the basic items, but they're more expensive quality items because this passion is something you care about. Painting, I got painting. You're not buying cheap brushes, the basic brushes or the basic paints. You're buying the more expensive ones because you really care about this hobby. So you're pouring money into this hobby, but it's affecting the finances. I also feel like someone here, this could even be two women together, because I didn't have any masculine energy cards come out in this read at all. So this could be two women in a relationship. I'm seeing another feminine energy here, also clarifying the Ten of Pentacles, but I feel like these are two separate people dealing with two separate things. We got the Queen of Cups here with the Four of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like this person is the other person, and they are I don't want to say overly, I do want to say it, take it with a grain of salt, overly emotional. They're really in their feelings right now. And they've decided that they need to take a break. They need to take a break. They need some meditation. They need a day alone. They need to journal or pray or whatever it is that they do to calm down and collect themselves, get themselves feeling emotionally grounded. I feel like you are being advised to put the work into the work, the Eight of Pentacles, mastering your craft, into the Four of Swords. This energy is about taking a break. It's about distance, separation, space, kind of cutting yourself off from other people and energies for a while because you got to ground your own. So I feel like this person, the advice is to ground yourself, find your stability, separate from the rest of the world, including your partner, for a day. Everyone will be fine. You can do that. It's fine. With the World, I have the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. So I feel like this world cycle is wrapping up. I feel like there's going to be some truth spoken in this relationship. And honestly, I'm seeing, I don't mean to say fault, right? Because no one is perfect. But I'm seeing that is the point. No one here is perfect. That both of you have issues that you need to work on for yourselves and to help your finances. I feel like there's going to be some fast, straightforward, hopefully not harsh, could be communication between the two of you. Again, because the next card we have out is our communication card. There could be some communication between the two of you on this is what my boundary is, or that this communication should happen. This is what my boundary is for how much you spend on these hobbies. with our collective money, you know, with our joint account, or this money that we've decided that we use together for our family, even if the family's just the two of you, it doesn't matter. My boundaries are this for this money. And maybe if you want to have those hobbies, you need to pick up some extra cash somewhere to pay for them, because there's just not enough money for your hobbies and our actual expenses monthly. Or with the other person, you know what? I'm feeling like I need some time apart right now because my emotions are just out of whack and I need to take a break. I need some time to gather my thoughts, gather myself, get in touch with myself. So I'm just going to take a day, you know, and go do me. You know, I love you. I'll see you later. You know, no problems. We're good. I just need to take some time for myself, you know, that kind of thing. And so maybe the lessons here for both parties, and this is what the world is all about, is to learn how to communicate your boundaries, what is acceptable for you, not try to control the other person now, but to tell them what is acceptable for you, what you can deal with, and ask them to make the appropriate changes for everyone's best interest, which again is your solid financial state. And again, we have the Queen of Pentacles here, which is your energy, Capricorn. This is solid, stable, emotionally, financially. Good at taking care of a house, kids, could even run a business. Very down-to-earth energy. All about the daily grind. All about it. Real good at the daily grind. So I feel like you guys just need to put the work into yourselves to do what is right by yourself and by your partner. Because otherwise, I see you guys as happy. You just need to figure out the situation. And I know with our last card here and the clarifiers that are with it, I feel like you're waiting for the right time. And I'm going to tell you the advice I gave my Capricorn sister. There's no right time to have these conversations. There's always something that's going to come up. There will always be something that happens in someone's day where it's just not the right time. So my best advice is ask the person if it's a good time to talk and then just lay it out there. I'm seeing that you may go through some anxiety, some worry, and possibly even sleepless nights considering how you're going to start this conversation, or again about the timing of the conversation, and that these things are weighing heavily on you. But the sooner you talk about it, the sooner you fix it, and you can let go of the anxiety and worry and the burden. You have to talk about it to fix it. And there's just no reason to wait, because the waiting only prolongs the anxiety, worry, and heaviness and frustrations. So that's one storyline. There's another storyline here. It's back to our Ten of Pentacles, this Queen of Wands, and a Ten of Swords. I feel like someone could have lost their job. This Ten of Swords is about endings. So I feel like this person, this fiery, passionate person, who loves to go after what they want, they're a go-getter, a doer, I feel like they may have lost their job, or something in their life ended, and that's affected their finances. So what I'm seeing as the advice, if that is your situation, is that there's a lesson to be learned here, and lessons don't have to hurt. They don't have to be harsh. They're going to be uncomfortable, sure. But if you look at everything that happens in your life as an opportunity to grow and to learn and to experience so that you become stronger and better the next time around, it doesn't have to be that painful. So what I'm getting at here is I feel like this wand energy of being passionate and going after things without considering the consequences is going to need to change to this energy, the stable Queen of Pentacles energy, the Capricorn energy. It needs to be more grounded. I'm not saying I'm the Queen of Wands most of the time. So I'm not saying don't pursue things that make you happy. Don't pursue new business ventures or business opportunities or jobs. I'm not saying don't do those things. Of course, do those things, but make sure you maintain a job until you get a new job. Make sure you're financially stable. Your house, your mortgage or rent is paid, your car payment's made, you got food in the fridge before jumping off into the next project. Make sure that you stay stable financially and emotionally. That's really important too. Don't be yelling and screaming and flying off the handle. I mean, I'm sorry, I shouldn't be telling you how to live. I personally don't think that yelling, screaming, fighting, those kind of things are the healthiest of behaviors. So I would suggest learning how to communicate in the calmest way possible, and to also keep your own emotions in check. Try not to allow yourself to get to those extremes or to go through extreme fluctuations. So again, the point here, wherever you're at in this, whether it's emotional or whether it's about your finances, it's to become more grounded, more stable, and to make that change happen quickly. Learn this lesson quickly so that your world cycle can wrap up and you can start a new world cycle, which I have chills. I've had chills so much throughout this reading, but I'm feeling like the next cycle is going to be really beautiful for you. Man, these chills, I'm getting all teary-eyed and stuff. I'm really feeling like your next cycle is going to be so abundant and prosperous and happy. I just feel the happy, joy, contentment coming in your next cycle. You just got to get this lesson down so you can move on into that next one. But I just feel it's going to be beautiful for you guys. About that job scenario, if you've been applying for jobs and you're waiting right now, Three of Wands, waiting for your ships to come in. If you're waiting to receive communication from these jobs that you've applied to, try to calm your anxiety and your worry, your fears, your sleepless nights, this heavy burden of responsibility that you have. I know you have bills to pay. I know things need to get done. They will get done. Do what you can, finagle while you can, juggle it while you can, how you can, until you get the communication. It's coming. The communication's coming. But find a way to ease this worry and anxiety and burden that you have of all of your responsibilities. So like I said, finagle it however you can right now. Just do the best you can to keep things afloat, to keep things together, including your emotions, because that's the most important piece. Keep your emotions together. Remind yourself, I don't know about you, I've been out of a job before at different points in my life, and things do feel a little chaotic and anxious, and you worry about how things are going to get taken care of. But as soon as you get that next job, you get right back on the horse and you get things done. You get caught up. It's just a part of life. It's no big deal. You're healthy, you're happy, you're alive, you got love, you got your family, you're good. You know, so again, if you're looking for a job, I feel like the communication's coming in, but you just need to do your best to try to stay grounded with your finances and your emotions until that communication comes in. All right, Capricorn, thanks for stopping by. I hope that these messages resonated with you. If they did, please like, share, comment, subscribe. In the future, I will be doing private readings. I'll let you guys know. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Bye.